I'm a dinosaur. And these guys, my pals, they're dinosaurs too. And we're all advocates for this natural gas energy plant you see behind us.
Now, I know what you may be thinking. Why would dinosaurs advocate for the burning of fossil fuels? Aren't they made out of the fossils from dinosaurs? That seems contradictory.
Well, did you know that most natural gas was actually formed millions of years before dinosaurs were even on the planet? Natural gas was actually the remains of diatom shales and other plants and animals from the ocean floor.
To add to that, natural gas is the cleanest form of fossil fuel. It produces 2.5 less carbon emissions than burning wood and 50% less emissions than burning coal.
Natural gas is colorless and odorless, and primarily composed of methane, otherwise known as CH4, which makes up the vast majority of its composition. However, it also sometimes contains small amounts of other gases like ethane, propane, and butane, depending on the source.
To get natural gas, they pump it out of the ground. It's then burned, which boils water, which then creates steam to turn a turbine, which powers a generator, creating electricity to send to your homes.
However, that process usually doesn't happen in energy plants like you see behind me. Those cost around $820 per kilowatt to build. Drilling plants, on the other hand, are how we get natural gas from the earth, and those cost around $250,000 for a very productive well.
Actually, natural gas is usually shipped to residencies and buildings directly and then burned to power water heaters. That usually costs around $12 per 1,000 cubic foot in Utah.
The real main concern about natural gas is that it is a non-renewable resource. The drilling also negatively impacts the environment and releases pollution into the atmosphere. It is also very flammable, odorless, and colorless, and can be very dangerous when it comes to leaks.
But the pros outweigh the cons. Natural gas is very affordable as far as energy goes, and it releases significantly lower carbon emissions than coal, oil, and wood, as previously mentioned.
It's also a very reliable resource when it comes to power generation. Natural gas plants produce energy 24/7, unlike lots of renewable sources that depend on the weather.
Plus, the facilities, whether drilling sites or burning locations, do not require very much maintenance at all. Regular checkups from authorized personnel to make sure that the facilities are up to safety codes, and regular trips to resupply the plants with natural gas is all that really is required to keep these cool facilities running.
Overall, natural gas is an excellent resource which its pros outweigh its cons. And if you live in a residence, there's an 89% chance that you already use it.
Natural gas
That is a lot of homes
its pros
that
outweigh its
already
cons.
use natural
And
gas.
know
And
all
considering
about
now
the
you know
majority
that
of
natural
options.
gas
It
is
is
an
odorless.
excellent
It should
resource,
be popular.
and
Its
otherwise
pros
that
outweigh
way
its
natural
cons.
gas
Its pros
can
outweigh
it's not
its
visible
cons.
to the human
Never
eye.
formed,
And
now you know all about it.
when you really think
Whether
about
or
it,
not
it is
possible
definitely
to
interesting
use
energy
because
and
that's
that's
best
prices,
prices,
but
but
it is
it's
definitely
absolutely
best
form
form
of
of cleanest.
fossil
It's
fuel.
also
It is
scentless.
ever.
Overall,
Best
otherwise
and I
unable
know
to
all
smell
about natural
and
gas.
is invisible to the
if you
human
live in a
eye.
residence,
That's
there is
so
an
neat
89%
that things are
chance
invisible to
you
the human
already
eye,
use
and that
it.
things
That's
can exist
pretty
around
cool.
us that we are unable to perceive. Overall, I think this is the best energy source. Well, maybe not the best energy source.
It totally is the best energy source.
At least the best fossil fuel. Thanks for your time!